everyone, welcome back to The Bold and the Beautiful. This week, November 10th through 14, passion and danger collide in ways no one saw coming. Taylor Hayes and Deacon Sharp are playing with fire, while Sheila Carter's jealousy threatens to turn deadly. And behind prison walls, Luna Nozawa's story is about to take a shocking turn. Stay tuned, because what happens next will change everything. Let's dive in. It begins quietly, two people sitting too close, sharing coffee and memories they shouldn't. Taylor Hayes and Deacon Sharp are supposed to be healing, not falling. But the heart doesn't care about boundaries. Both have known pain, rejection, and the desperate need for redemption. Taylor still carries the scars of losing trust, of watching families fall apart. Deacon, meanwhile, has lived a lifetime in the shadows, branded a failure, always fighting to prove he's more than his mistakes. And somehow, in each other's company, the noise fades. They understand each other in ways no one else can. What starts as a conversation about forgiveness soon shifts into glances that linger a little too long, silences that feel electric. Taylor tries to pull back. She reminds herself of Sheila, the danger, the chaos, the trauma. But her defenses crumble every time Deacon looks at her with that mix of regret and tenderness. Deacon, on the other hand, is trapped in a war between loyalty and longing. He knows Sheila can never truly love him, not the way Taylor could. And yet, pursuing Taylor could unleash a nightmare. Every time they promise to stay, just friends, something stronger pulls them back. A touch on the hand. A glance that lasts too long. And fans can feel it, that forbidden attraction building toward something explosive. Because in The Bold and the Beautiful, when passion meets danger, it never ends quietly. It ends with consequences that no one sees coming. Across town, the air thickens, because somewhere in the shadows, Sheila Carter is watching. To Sheila, love isn't a feeling. It's possession, control, and she senses something changing in Deacon's eyes, something she doesn't like. At first, she brushes it off. Deacon has been distracted before. Maybe it's work, maybe it's family. But then she hears a name she despises whispered too close to his lips. Taylor. That's when everything inside Sheila shifts. Her smile fades, her pulse slows, and her mind begins to calculate. She doesn't rage, not yet. She plans. Because when Sheila feels threatened, she doesn't walk away, she attacks. And this time, her enemy isn't a stranger. It's the woman who once stood between her and freedom, the woman who dared to pity her. Sheila convinces herself that Taylor is the problem, that she's stealing her man, her life, her chance at peace. And in classic Sheila fashion, she turns love into war. She starts appearing at Il Giardino more often, watching Deacon from the corner of her eye. Her words sound calm, but her tone cuts like glass. Soon, she's collecting information, subtle questions, small manipulations, quiet threats disguised as jokes. What's her endgame? No one knows. But one thing's certain, Sheila Carter never loses quietly. And if she believes Taylor Hayes has taken what's hers, she could do something unthinkable. Because when love turns to obsession, and obsession turns to rage, even the most beautiful woman in Los Angeles can become the most dangerous one alive. Meanwhile, in the Logan mansion, Brooke Forrester feels something she can't explain, that sixth sense she's developed over decades of heartbreak and betrayal. Taylor's behavior has changed. She's lighter, distracted, almost glowing. And Brooke knows that kind of glow, it's the look of a woman hiding something. Her first instinct is disbelief. Taylor, of all people, would never betray a friend. But then Brooke remembers something that doesn't add up. Taylor recently encouraged Deacon to reconcile with Sheila. Why would she do that, unless she had a reason to keep Sheila occupied? Curiosity becomes suspicion. Brooke starts connecting dots, the casual smiles, the sudden silences, the tension whenever Deacon's name comes up. Piece by piece, a picture starts to form, one that could destroy multiple lives. When Brooke finally spots Taylor and Deacon sharing a lingering look outside the cafe, her heart stops. She's seen that expression before, in mirrors, in memories, in mistakes she swore she'd never repeat. Brooke doesn't confront them immediately. No, she waits. Watches. Because when Brooke Logan senses a secret, she doesn't explode, she investigates. And in this town, secrets are like perfume. No matter how carefully you try to hide them, the scent always lingers. If Brooke exposes the truth before Sheila does, chaos will follow. But if she waits too long, Sheila might make her move first, and that could turn this love triangle into a battlefield. Far from the glamour of Los Angeles, Luna Nozawa's world has turned cold and silent. The walls of her cell echo with the weight of regret, and yet, she refuses to surrender. Every night, Luna clings to hope. That the truth will surface, that justice will come, that her name will one day be cleared. But as she counts the days, she can't ignore the growing chaos she's left behind at Forrester Creations. When Remy Price visits her, his face tells the story before his words do. He's burdened, guilty, desperate for her forgiveness. He tells Luna about the mounting tension, the rifts at Forrester, the heated arguments, and the storm brewing between Elektra and Will Spencer. Luna listens, calm but sharp. She knows Elektra too well, a woman driven by love, fear, and insecurity. And now, carrying Will's child, those insecurities are magnified 1,000-fold. Every tabloid headline, every social media post about Luna still lingers like a ghost in Elektra's mind. She can't escape the shadow of the woman who came before her. Even when Will promises his loyalty, Elektra feels something gnawing inside, the doubt that love alone may not be enough. Pregnancy has made her vulnerable, but jealousy is making her dangerous. She's slipping, emotionally, mentally, and one small spark could ignite a full-blown breakdown. Fans can already sense it. An emotional explosion is coming, one that could tear through multiple families. And as Luna looks through the glass at Remy, a faint, determined smile forms on her face. Because deep down, she knows her story isn't over. Luna Nozawa will rise again. And when she does, the people who put her behind bars should be very afraid. Back at Forrester Creations, Dickie Sharp throws himself into work, not because he's inspired, but because he's haunted. Design sketches cover his desk, but none of them can distract him from the ache inside. He's watched relationships crumble, friendships fracture, and family secrets spiral out of control. Now, all he wants is to focus on something that makes sense. But in a world like Forrester Creations, even fashion is built on emotion, and Dickie can't escape the pain that follows him. Working under Hope Logan should be a dream, yet lately, Hope is distant. Her smiles fade faster, her focus slips. Between Deacon's strange behavior and Brooke's rising suspicion, the Logan family feels like a ticking time bomb. Dickie notices it all, the nervous glances, the whispered conversations, the unspoken tension that fills every meeting. He knows that when the truth about Deacon and Taylor comes out, it won't just shatter hearts, it'll shake the very foundation of Forrester Creations. For now, Dickie stays quiet, channeling everything into his art. But fans can sense it, this silence won't last forever. Because in this world, even the observers eventually become part of the drama. And when the fallout begins, Dickie may be forced to take a side, Logan, Forrester, or Sharp. Whichever he chooses, one thing is certain, no one walks away from this clean. And so, as the bold and the beautiful heads into the week of November 10 through 14, everything stands on the edge of disaster. Taylor and Deacon's forbidden attraction burns brighter each day, tempting fate, and Sheila's fury. Sheila's obsession grows darker, and it's only a matter of time before she strikes. Brooke's suspicion threatens to blow the secret wide open. Luna's quiet resilience could lead to her redemption, or a stunning revenge. And Dickie's calm may be the only thing holding Forrester Creations together. In a world built on beauty, every secret has a price. Every love story hides a lie. And every moment of peace is just the calm before another storm. So tell me, fans, will Taylor and Deacon surrender to desire? Can Sheila be stopped before she goes too far? And is Luna's return closer than anyone realizes? Stay tuned, because in this world, nothing stays beautiful for long.